Hi there, my name is Victor Olasupo. I'm 25 years old and I'm a product analyst at AndDigital.
Where did you grow up and where did you go to school, college and university?
I've been brought up, I was actually born as well in South London. I went to secondary school in St Cecilia's and I went to college in Clapham South. It's called St Francis Xavier College, SFX for short. At university, I studied computer science. I went to Coventry University, did 3 years degree and also did a 1 year sandwich placement. So that means going out after your second year of study into industry, working for a company just to gain some experience.
What was your favourite subject at school?
Honestly, I think it might have been photography or music.
What was your least favourite subject at school?
History, yeah.
Did you have any mentors that gave you career advice?
Generally, from secondary school, going through college, I didn't really say I'd had a mentor. I would speak to maybe people that have been in my position who are several years ahead of me or older than me, and I'd get their advice. My parents did definitely push me, especially my mum. She helped me a lot.
Did you always know you wanted to be a product analyst?
So originally, I thought I'd want to go down some sort of medical route. So I realised that after doing research and going on your Google, and as you do, you would see sort of the minimum requirements, and these are top people from top backgrounds. And they want you want your A stars, everything from GCSEs right through to A levels. I didn't have that, so I thought, what's the next best thing that I could do or career path that I could follow in the next 10, 20 years from now that I know that would definitely be allow me to always be number one, employable. There would also be a lot of jobs. There would never be jobs lacking, and it was something that I could probably possibly enjoy as well. And I thought it was technology.
What did you do after university?
So I wanted to travel. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the world. Didn't have a lot of money left, but I managed to go a few places, and then I started working part-time as well. So going into the working world was sort of it wasn't a high priority at that moment in time. I always knew I was going to have the rest of my life to basically work. I actually tweeted my results on Twitter, so it kind of got semi-viral in a way. Got a lot of retweets and favourites, and then a lot of people started to direct message me saying, congratulations, are you looking for a job? We're hiring here, send your CV here, etc, etc. So I went back to those direct messages, looked at some of the offers, and replied to a few of them, and some people got back to me because there were still positions open, to send my CV off. And then from there, I was able to get a few interviews, and that's how I ended up being successful at AndDigital, where I am now.
Are there other ways of becoming a product analyst?
Yeah, and I'm a very big advocate for that, in terms of an advocate being for university's not the only way, especially this day and age. I feel like we've got the internet now. I know a lot of people that have actually literally just they're self-taught, so they start a freelance way. I know there's also a course called Makers Academy, but it's basically like a code school basically. So they do it for 3 to 6 months.
What makes a good product analyst?
I think definitely you have to basically first of all believe in yourself. So you've got to have confidence, and you've got to literally have self-motivation as well. You've got to be a people person. You can't let people rub you the wrong way. Be willing to learn. I think that's the most important thing. I think in life, everyone's a student in some way or another, and you've always got to be willing to learn. In tech, you've also got to have a passion for tech, have an analytical mind, and be a problem solver.
What does a typical day in the life of a product analyst look like?
So come in for 9, we'd have we work in this methodology, software development methodology called Agile. So we have in the beginning of the day, we have a 15-minute meeting called the daily stand-up. So everyone stands up against a board called a scrum board. A scrum board is basically a board which is a view of currently all the activities that each team member is currently taking on. So in that meeting, we'll talk about what we've done the previous day, what we're doing, plan to do the current day, and if there's any sort of impediments or blockers to stopping us from doing our work, basically. And then from there, we just get on with our tasks. So that could be me creating user stories, which are basically features or requirements, business requirements for a product that I turn into technical requirements for developers to be able to create them, basically.
What are the best things about being a product analyst?
It's not very corporate, which is good. I love it. It's very good, very amazing company culture. I'm always learning. I've learned so much, new tech, new ways of working, the people. So able to work with people from different backgrounds.
What are the most difficult things about being a product analyst?
I think people. I think honestly, people are always difficult. Sometimes travel, because I do like traveling, but traveling in terms of the leisure sort of experience. But sometimes travel can be a bit difficult.
Do you think your career caters enough to children from non-professional backgrounds?
So I didn't go to private school, so I'm an example. I wouldn't say that I guess my background or colour of my skin or anything like that's a disadvantage, or where I've gone to school.
What advice would you give to anyone wanting to get into your career?
Do your research, and that could be either taken from your laptop, from the comfort of your phone, or literally just pursuing, people in the industry like me. Like, you find me online or use LinkedIn, or you ask your friends or parents' network. They've got people that they work in a job sector. Don't be afraid to approach them. Always don't be shy and put yourself out there. Never place all your eggs in one basket, because, and when I say that, I mean don't just be sighted on applying for one company. I'd say try to play the long game, and sort of work your way up. If that's your goal, there's always a way. So university's not everything. I'll say that. Don't be afraid that if you haven't got the grades, that's not the end. It's not the end of the world. You got to go back to the drawing board, start again. You can still get there without university, definitely.